Hello, everyone. I just made a purchase, a pretty small purchase actually, and I think the reason why I want to make this video mainly is because it was a pretty small purchase, and I feel like I got a lot of bang for my buck. So, what I purchased was, as you can tell, two Rough Rider pocket knives. Now, Rough Rider is not an expensive name. It is not a pricey name. They're actually pretty cheap. I see them almost always for under $20. Well, went to Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and I wanted to pick up a toothpick knife because I don't have a toothpick knife. I have a lot of older style knives. I have, I have like Stockmans and Barlow's, Trappers, all those types of knives. But I don't have a toothpick knife, and I really wanted to get one. So I went to Smoky Mountain's website. Actually, I went to Amazon first, and Amazon had one that I thought was pretty cool. It was this one right here. It was the Rough Rider Copper. And I was like, that's a nice knife. They wanted about $15 for it. So I figured I would try Smoky Mountain. Smoky Mountain only wanted $9.99 for it. And they were having a sale where you got free FedEx shipping. And they were having another sale where you get 20% off. So I ended up getting this knife for $7.99. It was so nice, I had to try it twice. So I bought another one for $7.99. Now, as you can imagine, I have never tried a Rough Rider knife. I had read a little bit saying they were pretty good for the price and they were decent, but I wasn't really expecting much. They were $7.99. They looked cool. I figured I'd give them a try. And my thing is you can never have too many knives. It's always good to have a knife, someplace, because you never know when you're gonna have to open something up or whatever. So I picked these up, and I'm pretty happy with them. So this one right here is the Faded Blue Jeans Micarta Handle Series. So as you can tell, it's a small knife. It's only 3 inches long, and as toothpick knives go, usually they're kind of petite and kind of a little curvy here. So that's what you'd expect. So this is a denim micarta scales right here, and it has nickel silver bolsters, and it has some orange liners in there just to kind of break it up and give it a slightly different color. And then you have some brass liners in there too. So pretty nice. And then you got a little bit of detailed work here. The R for Rough Rider, a little like coat of arms. I like the nail nick quite a bit. It's not just like a plain nail nick. I think it looks a lot cooler. I don't know if it's showing up. Yeah, it's showing up okay on camera. But it's really cool. Now you pull it out, and you have a very, very noticeable half stop, which I like quite a bit. And locks back. Very thin blade, as you can imagine. The blade is, let's see, let me put it down here, use this to measure. So from the top of the handle, I would say it's, well, probably blade cutting length, just about 2 inches. And between, I say from the handle, maybe 2.4 inches, maybe. The stock is 0.06 inches, and it is 440A stainless. So, like I said, 440A. It's not the highest quality steel around, but hey, it'll be easier to sharpen, right? Once it wears down. Because I mean, this isn't a knife that I'm going to be like using every day, like a hard use knife. I mean, my main reason for it is just to have an example of a toothpick knife in my collection. So, I got that, and oh, it says it's razor sharp steel. Nice. 440 razor sharp steel. So I'm pretty happy with this. Like I said, it's I mean, the fit and finish is pretty good. I've done some videos on imperial knives made by Schrade, and the finishing is much better than Imperial, and they are much easier to open, and the half stops are much better than Imperial. So those knives are typically $7 to $10. and I find these are better quality than those. So if you're looking for a traditional pattern knife, and it's a toss-up between Imperial by Schrade, or really anything by Schrade, and the Rough Rider, if the rest of their knives are like this, I'd say definitely go with the Rough Rider. Plus, they came pretty sharp right out of the box, unlike the Schrades. Schrades were kind of hit or miss with sharpness. This was pretty good. Now this one is really cool. I like this. This is the one that really caught my eye. This one has copper bolsters, copper pins, and it has a smooth, polished bone scale. So no pun intended, but I thought it looked sharp. And then we have the black blade with the same cool nail nick right there. I like that a lot. That looks really nice. And really the same blade dimensions. As you can see right here, we have 2 inches on sharpened blade length, and maybe another 4/10 of a blade from 4/10 of an inch from where it comes from the handles. So very happy with this. Now the only difference is this one does not have a half stop, which I prefer the half stop, but I can live without it. There's only one thing I don't like about this one. I don't know if this is a characteristic of this knife or if there's something wrong with it, but I can deal with it. And that's when you go to close it, you have to give it a little bit of a push, and it closes shut. So, I mean, once you give it the little push and you push it in there, it's fine, it stays. But it's kind of nice if it's got a little bit of like a pull. Okay, it does there. Okay, it does. But if you do it easy, it's kind of like, yeah, it kind of just stays there. So you got to make sure that you either kind of let it go like that, or you just kind of push it in. You don't want it to be open. You don't want blades in your pocket. There's open blades in your pocket because, you know, there's stuff down there. It's fragile. Jewels of a family nature. You know what I'm talking about. So, like I said, $7.99. And just so you can see the length here, we're looking at just about 3 inches. Almost exactly. Maybe just a hair over 3 inches. But these are super, super cool knives. You know, for somebody who's not a knife person, if you didn't know the name, you'd never think that this was only a $7.99 knife. They just look so much better than a $7.99 knife. Just really nice. And again, the finishing, nice and smooth there. So, you know, the tolerances are fantastic. I mean, I'm not expecting there to be, you know, a bladesmith shaping each and every one of these. And, you know, they're made mass production, but when they're made, seems like they're made pretty well, and they have some decent quality control there, because I'm gonna tell you, I'm pretty happy with them. This is a fantastic budget knife. It really is, and they look really good. So I imagine that before too long, you will see that I will be doing another video on another Rough Rider knife that I purchased. I don't know which one, because like I said, I really want to pick up a Toothpick, just because I didn't have one, and I think it's cool the way it's kind of like this long, slender, curvy knife, you know. I'm thinking about maybe getting a larger one, because they have some called their Stoneworks series, and it has like these stone inlays, and they look really cool. If you get a chance, check them out. Now, what I'm going to do is, in the description, I'm going to put the Amazon affiliate link, because I know some people like to use Amazon if they're going to buy something. And sometimes some of you will see stuff that I do videos on, and you'll go to the affiliate links and buy them. This particular knife is not on Amazon. This one is. I'm just going to warn you, it's more expensive on Amazon. It's like I said, about $15 on Amazon. If you go to Smoky Mountain Knife Works, which is smkw.com, I have no affiliation with them, just a customer. It's $9.99, and if they're still running the sale, you can get like 20% off that. So if you see this knife and you think, that's a really cool knife, I'd probably go to Smoky Mountain Knife Works, because it's like 2/3 of the price. And they have like a lot of cool knives that Amazon doesn't have. Just a little heads up to you. Some people like Amazon better. Some people just rather get the good deal. In this case, Smoky Mountain is really, really cool. The shipping is fast. The prices are good. The packaging is excellent. So why not, right? So I will leave you with that, and have a good one. And if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. I'd appreciate it because a lot of you are not subscribed. You just stop by, you watch, and then you leave. Hit the subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. Talk to you later.